Good morning, good morning, good morning, students. Day before yesterday, we have started with accounting standard 17 and we started with, we completed earning per share. Before starting any accounting standard, first let's quickly revise names of accounting standards. Those students who are interested to answer in, yes, give me names of the accounting standard, please raise your hand fast. Astha, Manvi, Nehal, new students. Those who never answered, yes. So let's start with the accounting standard names. Number 1, Astha ji.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Deepali. Good morning. Astha, last time you answered, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Please give chance to other students. Yes, Deepali.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Chale, start कीजिए. S1.
S1 disclosure of accounting policy. S2 valuation of inventory. S3 cash flow statement. S4 contingency and events occurring after balance sheet date. S5 non-profit or loss, net profit or loss for the prior period items and changes in accounting policy. S7 construction contract. S9 revenue recognition.
Wait, Sampada ji.
S10
Sampada, wait. Yes, Sampada. Sampada Hegde, yes.
Yes. S9 revenue recognition, S10 property plant and equipment, S11 the effects of changes in foreign exchange rates, S12 S13 accounting for investments,
12 accounting for government grant.
accounting for amalgamation.
1 minute, Sampada. S12 is
Sir,
accounting for government grant. Okay.
Sir, I told that only.
Okay. Bus. Yes. You are from Sampada?
Karnataka.
Karnataka. Okay. Myra De Silva. Okay. Manvi, S14. Acha. Okay.
AS14 accounting for amalgamation, AS15 employee benefit, AS16 borrowing cost, AS17 segment reporting, AS18 related party disclosure, AS19 receipts, AS20 earnings per share.
Wait, Avinash. Next one. Okay.
S21 consolidated financial statement, S22 accounting for taxes, S23 accounting for investment in associate in a consolidated financial statement, S24 continuing operations, S26 intangible assets,
S25
interim financial statement.
S26
S26 intangible assets.
Last 2. Priyanka ji, last 3. Priyanka.
Financial reporting of interest in joint ventures, impairment of asset, provision contingent liability and contingent assets.
कहाँ से हो आप प्रियंका?
Sir, I am from Odisha.
Odisha. Very good, beta. Chalo, randomly, who is going to answer? Yes, Chitra ji. Chitra Bharadwaj. Zakir Ali Khan. Okay, Chitra.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Chaliye, fast. And Zakir ji.
Yes,
Chitra, for you. Yes, good morning. Chitra, for you, accounting standard 4.
Sir, contingency and events occurring after the balance sheet date.
11.
The effect of changes in foreign exchange rate.
Zakir ji, 17.
Sir, segment reporting.
21.
Sir, consolidated financial statement.
Chitra ji, 15.
So, employee benefit.
16.
Borrowing cost.
Zakir 19,
Leases.
24,
24 discontinuing operations.
yes, Zakir, you are from
Tamil Nadu, sir.
Tamil Nadu. And Chitra,
Yes, sir. Delhi, New Delhi.
दिल्ली से हो. चलो, बहुत बढ़िया. Yes, in last session, who is going to take revision of accounting standard 20? Who is going to answer questions S20 formulae? Okay. So, chalo, quickly revise S20. Nehal. Yes, beta, Nehal. नेहल अनम्यूट कर लीजिए. ठीक है. हार्दिक. Only 4 students want to answer. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
चलो, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. हार्दिक, फटाफट
sir.
फॉर्मूले दे बताइए.
Formula, sir.
बेसिक ईपीएस फॉर्मूला.
Sir, basic EPS is net EPS upon the means. Weighted average.
सराउंडिंग आवाज हार्दिक बहुत ज्यादा है, सो हम लोग रुकते हैं अभी, क्योंकि बाद लेक्चर यूट्यूब पे जाता है. तो प्लीज अपने सराउंडिंग में
जी, सर,
आवाज
मैं
नहीं
ठीक करता हूँ.
देगा तो ही करना. ठीक है, चलिए रहने दीजिए. चित्रा जी. चित्रा जी. ईशा.
Yes, sir.
हाँ जी. चित्रा एंड ईशा अपने अपने माइक अनम्यूट कर दीजिए. ईशा माहेश्वरी. हाँ, ओके. चित्रा कहाँ गायब हुए? चलो ईशा. यस. व्हाट इज वेन्स? व्हाट इज द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ वेन्स?
Wins means weighted average number of shares.
अच्छा, डू वन थिंग. अपना माइक जो है ना वो निकाल के रखिए और नॉर्मल बात कीजिए, क्योंकि वो माइक का आवाज बराबर नहीं आ रहा है. हाँ, हेडफोन का. यस, नॉर्मल.
Wins means
वेटेड एवरेज नंबर ऑफ इक्विटी
weighted
शेयर्स.
average number of shares.
Next, tell me, in case of buyback, what you are going to do?
From equity shares.
You will add it or deduct it?
Deduct.
Deduct. Okay. Next one. In case of right issue, how many steps are there?
3 steps are there.
3 steps. Rachna ji, can you explain 3 steps?
Good morning, sir.
morning.
In rights issue, there are 3 steps, that is theoretical, adjusting factor, and earnings per share.
Okay. How to calculate theoretical ex-right price?
Sir, I couldn't write the formula for those 3.
Very simple. Existing number of shares multiplied by come right price plus additional shares multiplied by right price and divided by total number of shares. It's very simple. Correct?
Yes,
Existing
sir.
shares multiplied by come right price plus right shares multiplied by right price divided by
Issue price divided by total shares.
total shares. What is the second formula? Adjusting factor?
I couldn't write all the 3 formulas because it was not visible the screenshot I took.
Fair value divided by come right price. Yes. Sai Charan. Fair value divided by
Fair value divided by theoretical X price.
theoretical X right price. Very good. Fair value divided by theoretical X right price. And last one is EPS for when you will multiply adjusting factor. Which approach you will follow here? Cumulative or individual?
Cumulative.
Cumulative approach. Very good. Students, if you are not revising it on day-to-day basis, you are not going to recall it till May month. First one. So those students who are interested to answer and those students who are doing proper homework, you have to answer in the class in next session. First 10 to 15 minutes or while class is going on, you have to answer each and every question. Please please take participation, have participation in the class, improve your confidence. Though you are not getting the answer, try to answer at least out of 2 to 3 questions. It will be very easy for you. Okay. Chalo. So in last session, we
Sir,
started. Okay.
Sir,
sorry
I
to
have
interrupt
one
you,
doubt
sir.
in EPS.
You have Hardik, you have doubt in EPS. हाँ
सर अब तो नॉइस नहीं आ रहा ना?
हाँ आवाज आ रहा है अभी अभी
सर
बोलिए.
TY के 9 में भी प्रॉब्लम है सर.
TYK 9. Yes, we will take after segment reporting. We will start with the final TYK questions of accounting standard 20. So first I will clear your all doubts of S17 and 3 tests of 17, and then we will move after break. We will start with remaining questions of S20. Okay.
ओके सर.
चलो
सर
ठीक है.
Sir,
हाँ जी हार्दिक, अभी शुरू करते हैं. आपके क्वेरीज में एंड में ले तो हाँ बोलिए, चलो जल्दी से.
सर मेरे को ना बुक के पेज नंबर 4.95 में ना एक टेबल है ईपीएस वाला. सर उसमें ना थोड़ा मतलब वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा था वो, क्योंकि
ठीक
उसमें सर लिखा हुआ एडजस्टमेंट्स की सारी लेनी है, लेकिन हमने सर वो प्रेफरेंस वाली ली नहीं थी, तो बोला मेरे को एक और बार समझना था सर.
ठीक है, हम लोग ब्रेक के बाद करते हैं. 20 से
ठीक है
रिलेटेड
सर.
क्वेरीज विल टेक एट द एंड.
ओके
ओके
सर, थैंक यू सर.
चलो. सो
sir,
लेट्स. हाँ जी बोलिए.
sir, in the initial pages of module 3 content in the study mat, they have uploaded the detailed module content of module 2, sir. It was misplaced in the study mat.
In
The
module
content
1,
page. No, sir, on module 3's contents page, it should be there as module 3. But what they have did is on module 3's detailed content, they have uploaded module second detailed content, sir.
okay, I will talk to BOS faculty. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
first I
sir.
will check it. Yes,
Okay.
students, is it a same mistake in uploading?
Yesterday I have noticed, sir. For
Okay.
downloading, I have checked, then I could find it out.
Okay, yes, we'll talk to BOS faculty. Okay. Yes, in last session, we started with 2 segments. Yeah, who will tell me 2 segments? Adishri, can you tell me 2 types of segments?
Business segments and geographical segment.
Okay. So what is business segment, Adishri? It's related to
Business products or services.
product or services. It is a distinguishable component for product or service. Very good. What is the benefit of this? Adishri, have you written 100 pages book?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the benefit of this? Chalo. So I will take quick revision of accounting standard 17. Yes, students. Now you are aware about these 2 segments, business segment and geographical segment. निसर्ग जी, अभी सबको unmute कर दो. Sorry, mute कर दीजिए. Yes, we'll start. So students, we started with the accounting standard 17 in the last session. What is the objective of this accounting standard? That your segment reporting gives you overall idea, or sorry, net profit gives you overall idea about the business. But segment reporting gives you the specific idea of specific product, or it might be a region-wise profit. You can find it out. So objective is very simple. That objective is about the different types of products and services of an enterprise or different geographical areas in which it operates. And therefore, we need, means what are the benefits of this standard? It is a better understanding of the performance of the enterprise, assess the risk and returns of the enterprise, and make more informed judgments about the enterprise as whole. Now you are aware about S17 basic things. See, in business segment, you are focusing not on area-wise bifurcation, but you should know what is your segment. Segment means doing parts. And this is a distinguishable component of an enterprise in which you are focusing on individual product or services, and it has a different type of risk than other segments. Okay. And these are some factors. We already studied that. And geographical segment in which we are focusing on individual product or service. No, it is a distinguishable component in which we are focusing on economic environment. Oh, sorry. Geographical segment definition is wrong. Geographical segment definition here, it is wrong. So please make changes in the geographical segment according to PPT. Okay. So here this definition is wrong because here it is not economic environment we have written over here. So I will make changes in geographical segment and will show you after 20 minutes. Okay. Wait. So this geographical segment definition, we will write it afterwards. Okay. So those students who already written it from the screenshots, you have to make some changes in geographical segment definition. Okay. Chaliye. So reportable segment, then segment revenue, we know what is segment revenue, and it is consider enterprise revenue is different and segment revenue is different. Segment revenue considers inter-segment sale also, but enterprise consider only and only external customer sale. Correct? And what it excludes, segment expenses is also, you have to understand segment expense revenue definition. We have done this. Segment result, after that segment assets, what is included and what is excluded, we have seen in the last session. Segment liabilities, and then risk and returns affected by services or products. It is business segment, otherwise it is a geographical segment. And then we have started with, so we finished up until business segment and geographical segment. And today we are going to start with reportable segment. How many of you have done with this reportable segment? Yes, any of you read study material? Hardik, Ajay, Surya, how many of you have completed reading of reportable segment? See students, no, only कितने स्टूडेंट्स ने रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट पढ़ लिया? Reportable segment. You understood why CA result is so less? Yes, नीतीश, आया मुझे ध्यान में. इतना कम क्यों है? Why result is so poor? Only 6 students out of our more than might be 200 read this standard. 7 students. Now one by one student, they raise their hand. Aniruddha Nair. Okay. बस, I know everyone knows how to raise their hand. React में करना है. React, उसमें raise hand का option है. See, if you are not serious about your studies, you are not serious about your notes, I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. And we are giving this Zoom platform only for interactive purpose. ठीक है? Let's start. I will explain this once again. Reportable segment. Now try to understand. What is reportable segment? Reportable segment, we have 3 tests: revenue test, result test, and asset test. For step 1, reporting. See, reporting. Now you have different products. We'll take one example. So it will be easy for you. Now see, we have 5 segments. You identified your main products and you divided your business in 5 segments. Now let's assume these are business segments. So you are in 5 products. Main products you are selling, there are different 5 products. Product A, revenue. Now what is revenue? Revenue is turnover. Revenue is turnover. Result means profit or loss also. And asset, already you are aware about the segment asset definition. Now, students, when we are going to report this segment in our annual report or in our financial statements, when you have reasonable size, then only you are going to disclose it. For example, I am earning 20,000 by way of interest, and I am earning 3 lakhs rupees through classing or by providing professional services, which is material income. Material means having significant income, or you can call it as main income. This is very secondary income, 20,000. Interest is secondary income. Suppose 5,000 is my dividend income. Is it my main income? No. When I disclose my income, assume to my wife, should I disclose small income or should I disclose main income? 3 lakhs rupees. I'm going to disclose 3 lakhs rupees and not my side income. Why? Reason is very simple. Because it has it is predominant, or you can say, yes, I already explained you, this is my significant income, and that's why I'm going to explain, I'm going to show that income to my wife. Suppose she is my financial reader. And this is how you are going to explain to your reader your significant income. And what is a significant income? 10% criteria. 1 minute, beta, 1 minute. काय problem आहे? Okay. So now, friends, as per accounting standard 17, 10% of test is a reportable segment. For example, 900 is my total revenue. What is the 10% criteria? 90 rupees is a segment revenue. If you are earning 90 or more than 90, you have to report it. That product you will disclose to your user. So 90 rupees and more than 90 rupees, 150. Yes, it is more than 90. So it is a reportable segment. 200 is a reportable segment. This 200, again, more than 90, reportable. 50, no. 300, yes. Okay. So first test of revenue, which are my reportable segments? A, B, C, and E. Now second, 45 into 10%. Should I consider this? No. Why? Because 2 products are in losses. What is the total of these losses? 95. And what is my profitable segments? A plus C plus D, 140. Sir, negative figure I will consider in absolute amount. What is absolute? If it's converted into positive amount. 95. Negative figure I will consider as absolute amount. And positive figure 140. Whichever is higher, 140. And 10% of that I will consider over here, whichever is higher. So do not consider 45. Take a total of positive figures. Take a total of negative figures. Negative will be converted into positive, and whichever is higher, it is called as segment result test. So 140 into 10%, 14, reportable, more than 14, reportable, absolute figure, 80, reportable, 10, no, 25, yes. Third test. Again 10% criteria. 30 rupees. 40, yes. Yes, more than 40, 30. 140, yes. No, 35, yes. So which segments are reportable segments? As per first test, A, B, C, and E. And friends, this is how you are going to report your business segment. So day before yesterday, we started with the business segment. And now we end up with the reportable segment. All products, whether are you going to report it in your financial statements? No. You are going to report only those segments which are reportable one, having a reasonable size. And what is a reasonable size? 10% criteria. Now you are clear with the concept. इजी, एक बार हिंदी में समझ लीजिए. देखिए बेटा, सभी सेगमेंट्स ये हमें रिपोर्ट नहीं करने हैं. फर्स्ट थिंग, ज्योग्राफिकल सेगमेंट की डेफिनेशन जो है वो बदल दी थी, इसलिए अपडेट कर दिया है. देखिए, एक सेकंड, ज्योग्राफिकल का ये पार्ट है, ये एक स्क्रीनशॉट बाद में ले लेना. हाँ, उसके बाद, हाँ जी, एक ही मिनट. हाँ, देखिए बेटा, बिजनेस सेगमेंट्स, ये सभी सेगमेंट्स हम लोग रिपोर्ट नहीं करने वाले. सपोज बिजनेस सेगमेंट मतलब प्रोडक्ट वाइज, ज्योग्राफिकल मतलब एरिया वाइज. नाउ इतना आपको समझ में आया. अभी आपने बाइफरकेट कर लिया. अभी कहां से सर बाइफरकेशन मिलेगा? सर बोर्ड रिपोर्ट्स होते हैं, इंटरनल रिपोर्ट्स होते हैं. मुझे पता है ना मेरे इनकम कितने हैं, तो मुझे पता रहेगा तो मैं अपना इनकम बाइफरकेट करके दे सकता हूँ. सर ऑडिटर करते हैं? नो सर, वी विल टेक हेल्प ऑफ मैनेजमेंट टू डिवाइड इट. Auditor does not have idea about your products. Who is going to give you this product wise summary? Product wise summary will be by board of directors. Your internal reports, management reports. And accordingly, we will help them. Now, after understanding of segments, different types of segments, what is our first responsibility? We have to whether all products will be reported in the financial report. Better, there are n number of products. For Reliance company, there will be n number of products. Are you going to explain every product in the annual report? Not possible. Some products are not giving me earnings, so don't record it. So कुछ products में से बेटा earnings ही नहीं आने वाले हैं, तो वो क्यों रिपोर्ट करेंगे भाई? छोटे छोटे अर्निंग क्यों दिखाएंगे? वही प्रोडक्ट बताएंगे जो अपने साइज में, नेचर में बड़े प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. सभी प्रोडक्ट्स को हम लोग नहीं बता सकते. तो इसीलिए S17 ने हमें गाइडेंस दिया. गाइडेंस क्या बोलता है? 3 टेस्ट को फॉलो कीजिए. रेवेन्यू टेस्ट, रिजल्ट टेस्ट, एसेट टेस्ट. रेवेन्यू मतलब क्या? टर्नओवर. टर्नओवर 10% से ज्यादा होगा, रिकॉर्ड कर लीजिए. रिजल्ट, प्रॉफिट और लॉस होगा, रिकॉर्ड कर लीजिए. एसेट टेस्ट, आपके 10% से ज्यादा एसेट है तो उसको रिकॉर्ड कर लीजिए. तो रेवेन्यू टेस्ट में हम लोग 10%, अभी ये रेवेन्यू टेस्ट सिर्फ एक्सटर्नल सेल्स नहीं कंसिडर करता है, बट इंटर सेगमेंट ऑल्सो कंसिडर करता है. यस, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट लेटर ऑन. यदि 10% से ज्यादा कमा रहे हो तो सेगमेंट को रिपोर्टेबल बोल दीजिए. सर रिजल्ट टेस्ट में क्या करना? रिजल्ट टेस्ट में प्रॉफिट को कंसिडर करना है, पर सर प्रॉफिट में लॉसेस भी होते हैं. तो भाई एक काम कर, प्रॉफिट वाले फिगर्स अलग कर, लॉसेस वाले फिगर्स को अलग कर. प्रॉफिट और लॉस अलग अलग होने के बाद जो ज्यादा है, अभी लॉसेस तो नहीं सर, लॉसेस तो निगेटिव में रहते हैं, वो तो ज्यादा ही नहीं रहेगा, प्रॉफिट ही हमेशा ज्यादा होगा. अरे वेट, प्रॉफिट और लॉसेस में लॉसेस को भी कन्वर्ट कर एब्सोल्यूट फिगर. एब्सोल्यूट फिगर मतलब ये यदि पॉजिटिव फिगर होता तो, और फिर कंपेयर करो, और उसके बाद यदि 10% से ज्यादा क्राइटेरिया आ रहा है तो रेवेन्यू टेस्ट को, रिजल्ट टेस्ट को फॉलो करो 10% से ऊपर वाले. फिर लॉसेस भी रहने दीजिए या प्रॉफिट होने दीजिए, वो नंबर देख लेना. एब्सोल्यूट फिगर को कंसिडर करना. एब्सोल्यूट मतलब क्या? जो निगेटिव को पॉजिटिव कन्वर्ट होने के बाद होता है. मैथ्स में पढ़ाया होगा कभी एब्सोल्यूट टर्म, अभी हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं मुझे पता नहीं. एंड तीसरा टर्म जो होता है वो होता है एसेट टेस्ट. तो 10% क्राइटेरिया का. तो बेटा ये पहली स्टेप है, ये पहली टेस्ट है. 3 टेस्ट: रेवेन्यू टेस्ट, result test, and asset test. Okay. Now anyone has difficulty in these 3 tests? Yes. Raise your hand. If you have any difficulty, raise your hand. Yes, beta. 10% criteria is mandatory. Yes, Vijay Lakshmi ji. बोलिए. हाँ जी.
How to write answer for this question, like format?
Yes, yes, yes. I will show you the answer. Don't worry. Any conceptual problem? Revenue test, result test, asset test. Those who have already studied this accounting standard from study mat, read this study mat, for them it is now is very simple. Those who are doing it for the first time, beta, you are getting it, but it's always preferable to read study mat first before coming to the class. सर 10% आया या नहीं आया तो क्या होगा? मतलब क्या आयुष, मुझे आपका क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. कैन यू एक्सप्लेन? यस, यस प्रतिमा. सतीश एंड प्रतिमा. हाँ जी प्रतिमा, डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन?
Good morning, sir. Sir,
Yes.
in revenue test, there is more or equal to 10%, but in result test, it is just more than 10%.
No, I think it
That's
is.
right?
No. I think it is. Yes, Matt mistake. No, my material mistake. 10% or more. मोर देन 10% का इक्वल टू का साइन रहेगा है रिजल्ट टेस्ट में. ओके. यस सतीश.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, why we convert loss figure into absolute manner?
Reason is very simple, that losses are also we consider for having the 10% criteria. We should not
Okay,
only
sir.
focus on positive things. We also have to focus on negative things, no, of business.
Okay.
Understood? That's why we have to convert losses also.
We our responsibility also showing losses to users.
Yes.
Our
Okay. So
responsibility
losses are
also showing
also,
the losses to users.
yes, losses are also considered. Why? Because it is a business. It is not your life. And therefore negative things also you have to consider for showing results. Okay.
Okay.
Neeraj Sharma ji.
Hello.
हाँ.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, my question is, yeah, if I started a new line of business, as you give the example, Reliance Retail. So, like if they have started the loan business, consumer loan business, and they that is not meeting this 10% criteria. Even if is there any way they can show it separately, because it is
Yes,
this information is
wait.
material for the
There is
shareholders.
discretion, management discretion. We are going to see this. Yes, good
Okay, sure.
question.
Thank you.
If you want to voluntarily, if you want to show any product, you can show it. No, nothing is it is possible that you want to show, you can show. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Asset test we have completed. Now the question is, sir, how to present the answer? See, first you will write the provision. Segment revenue, external sales plus transactions with other segments is greater than 10%. Segment result is greater than 10% of higher of absolute amount of combined result of profits and combined result of losses. Segment asset is greater than 10% criteria, then of the total all segments. So any difficulty in understanding provision? No, sir, not at all. So you are going to write it in the exam, provision of the accounting standard. Then analysis and conclusion. See, now there are two R, revenue and result. So instead of revenue, we will call it as sales. What is this? This S stands for sales and R stands for result and A stands for asset. See, 10% of the total amount, 900 and 10% is 90. So last column I added 10%. A, B, C, D, E, total and 10%. Since study mat, you won't get this presentation. Study material presentation is as per, books, proper books. And my presentation is as per exam. So you can also have the study material presentation in exam, but this is, it is very easy to present your answer in exam and you can tell to your examiner, yes, this is the way I have written it. Okay. So this is the simplest presentation. So total column you will consider and 10% you will consider over of total. Easy presentation. In last batch, I have not considered all these problems. In your batch, I am going to start with once again new batch and new problems. So 90, 10% of the higher of 140 or 95, 14 rupees. 140 rupees, not 140, 140. 140. Then, so 0 is missing hoga idhar. 140, okay, not 14. It's a 140. Then 10% of, sorry, this is correct. 140 or 14. Okay, more than 14. Yes, sorry. 140 or 95 ka 10%, 14 rupees is correct. So 50 minus 70, 80, yes, reasonable. D is not reportable segment. So sales condition followed, revenue followed, and in asset condition also, A segment, all three conditions fulfilled. Single condition is also fulfilled. This is a reportable segment. Remember, it is not required that all or this is or, not and. Okay. So either follow revenue condition, either or follow result condition or follow asset condition. तीनों conditions की जरूरत नहीं है. Single भी हो गया तो reportable हो जाएगा. कोई भी याद रखना. So all conditions जरूरत नहीं है. Sales, revenue and asset. C condition, yes, sales, revenue, asset. D is not reportable and E is reportable. So how many reportable segments over there? A, B, C and E. Now it is easy. Easy, eh? Chalo. Now you solve this question. Tell me the answer. Ram Limited. Ram Limited. Ram Limited. What is the total of revenue? 10,000. 2,000. 5,000. 10% is 1,000, 200, 500. Yes, Adishri. Which is a reportable segment, beta?
Sir, in revenue, only A is the reportable segment, sir.
A.
And And in profit, A and A not only, sir.
A only. And
And in asset also only A, sir.
so Adishri, which is a reportable segment?
A.
Only?
Only A is the reportable segment, sir.
Okay. So you will show in your report only A as
Reportable segment.
reportable segment. Then dear, you are wrong. Okay. If only one product is a reportable segment, then you don't have to present it in the report. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So remember, disclosure of segment of S17 is not required if there is not more than one business or geographical segment. So this is tricky question. And I have written over here for your reference. Single segment reporting is not required.
I know, sir.
Okay, you read this, no? Single segment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, are you able to understand it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. And this is because relevant information from balance sheet and P&L itself it is sufficient. If there is only one segment is important, my profit or loss is due to that segment only. So you already showed P&L and balance sheet, so it's sufficient. Other segments are very, few segments that their result is not much more. That is less than 10%. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And therefore, you don't have to disclose this segment. And why this is as per accounting standard interpretation. Now, what is a standard interpretation? See, institute has not introduced any part in the accounting standards. And it is a confusing part. Then institute issues interpretations also. And this accounting standard interpretation 20 talks about you don't have to report this in the segment. Okay. In accounting standard, this information is not given. Where it is given? In interpretation. Interpretation is a separate part. Okay. When institute wants to define anything, which is not, because it is very difficult to amend the accounting standard because whole process is there. You know how institute issues accounting standard. There are different steps. Institute 1 में आ गया और इशू कर दिया, ऐसा नहीं होता है. So suppose if sometimes institute wants with some clarification, then they use interpretation. Okay. So understood what is interpretation? So interpretation is other than accounting standard and it is given in the interpretation. Accounting standard interpretation talks that segment reporting is not required. Easy now? Say yes or no. Everyone understood? It is accounting standard interpretation, not, see, this is not S17. This is interpretation. One student has written over there, sir, it is S20. No, beta, it is not accounting standard. It is accounting standard interpretation 20. You don't have to disclose it. That name, interpretation numbers, no need. This is because I am a faculty. That's why I have to write this interpretation numbers also. At student level, no need to recall this as interpretation numbers. Yes, Preeti Kumari, do you have any doubt? Over? Study material, it is not there, beta. Vijaya Lakshmi, sometimes I have taken some additional questions and therefore it is not in study mat. Vijaya. हाँ जी बेटा, प्रीति.
Hello.
हाँ जी.
Sir, यहाँ पे you have said that since segments B and C do not meet the reportable agreement. Sir, little down, sir.
नहीं समझा आपको.
Sir, can you little scroll down? The
हाँ.
people.
हाँ.
Yeah. So it is here written that also 75% condition is satisfied. What?
75% condition, I will explain it. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, I will take that question. 75% is a second step. So
Okay.
first step you understood?
Yeah, sir.
Now we will move to second step. Are you
Okay.
finding it easy?
Yes, sir. Very easy.
Okay. चलिए देखो सौम्या जी, एक बार वापस बोलता हूँ 10% criteria. I'm not going to explain it one more time. See, 10% you have to calculate of your revenue, 10% you have to calculate for your results, and 10% you have to calculate for asset. And if it is more than 10%, then you are going to record it in the annual report. That segment you will record it in your financial statements as per S17. Very simple criteria. Let's do this. Sarvesh Limited. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H also. So now see segment revenue. Segment revenue. See, now I'm going to explain this question 75% criteria. Okay. 75% criteria. Okay. Now we will move to second step, 75% criteria. Now, first thing, see, you can check there are two sales. External means outside outside segments. Okay. External means third party. And inter segment means what? I am selling goods to my mom. I am selling goods to my child, Daksh, or I am selling some goods to Mona ma'am, wife. So these are inter segment transfer. Sir, are you charging them? Yes. Why? Because these are different segments. Okay. So I will charge at not at arm's length price, but I have to consider that suppose if I have some expenses, I incur some expenses, then if suppose I'm transferring these goods to another segment, I will charge them. It is not free of cost I'm giving them. Sir, whether you will give at cost, it's my choice. That is a management decision. How to show it in the books. If I'm adding some part of the profit, then enterprise, when I calculate enterprise revenue, I will cancel that unrealized profit. In process costing, you will understand it. In process costing, you will understand it. One process transfer goods to another process. Previously, you had one, and in branch accounts, we are going to understand it. In branch accounts, not now. तो इंटर सेगमेंट क्या होता है? एक्सटर्नल सेगमेंट मतलब क्या? बाहर वालों को बेचना. और इंटर सेगमेंट मतलब कंपनी अपने अंदर ही सेगमेंट्स को, ए बी को ट्रांसफर करेगा, बी ए को ट्रांसफर करेगा. इस तरीके से सब यहां पे सेगमेंट का सेल होगा. इट इज वेरी सिंपल. सो नाउ हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट revenue? Sir, should I consider only external revenue? No, dear. While calculating 10% criteria, I am talking about 10% criteria, you will consider total revenue ka 10%. Internal plus external. So what is the amount? 120. So which are reportable, sir? 200, yes. 630, yes. 90, no, no, no. F, yes. No, and H is also no as per revenue. So now you got the concept internal plus external. While calculating 10% criteria, I will consider internal plus external. Now how to calculate segment result? Should I consider 120 into 10%? No, sir. First, you will consider negative figures separately. 10 positive figures, 10, 30, 40 plus 16, 56 plus 10 plus 14. So what is the total? 80. 80 or 200 negative figures, whichever is higher. So 200. 200 ka 10%, 20. No, yes, yes, no, 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 no. Only B and C are reportable. And what about assets? 30. Yes, Yes, no, yes, no, 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 no. Okay. So now which are reportable segments? A, B, D, C also, D also. क्या होगा? C, okay. D, E no, F, G and H no. So A, B, C, D, F. Now see, E is recorded in the last financial year as a reportable segment. So I should consider E also, because in last year it is reportable. So in the next year, though it is not fulfilling the condition of 10%, still it is reportable because in last year it is reportable. ठीक है? So E तो आ जाएगा. Why E will be considered? Because in last year it is considered. ABC were there and E was there. Now I will consider E also in the current year because it is reportable in the last year. So if last year you reported some segment and during the year it is not fulfilling that 10% criteria, still it will be recorded in the reportable segment. ध्यान में रखना. So अब भी 10% का क्राइटेरिया ई ने नहीं फुलफिल किया, पर लास्ट ईयर को चेक करो. लास्ट ईयर में था क्या ई रिपोर्टेबल? हाँ सर. तो इस साल भी ई रिपोर्टेबल होगा. ये ध्यान में रखिए, ये आ जाएगा. सो भले 10% का क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल फिर भी करना है. सो 10% का क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल नहीं हुआ, करना है. ठीक है, चलिए. सो ई तो हो गया सर, ये तो बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से समझा. नाउ सर व्हाट हैपन इफ आई कंसिडर ए का सेगमेंट? यू कैन चेक हियर. ए का एक्सटर्नल सेल इज 0 सर. External cell is 0. And why X in this criteria? Because X cut 200 is only internal segment transfer. And therefore, now I have to follow step 1 is over, 10% criteria completed. Now I will go to next test, that is the 75% criteria. Sir, when I am recording reportable segments, it might happen. See the logic of institute. It might happen that A is in the criteria. Why? Because A sold internal sale. A sold goods to internal segments and not external segments. सर ए ने इंटरनल सेगमेंट को ज्यादा ट्रांसफर किया 200 rupees and not to external third party, and therefore A is considered in the reporting segment, and therefore we have to follow 75% criteria where we will consider only and only external sale. Sir, what is 75% criteria? It is not individual total. I will take cumulative total of all these segments, but only and only external sales. Now, what are your assume this sentence is not there. Last financial year, assume this sentence is not there. Okay. So which are my reportable segments? A. What is the A ka external sales? 0. B 510. C 30. D 20. F 100. Take a total. 660. What is my external sales total? 800. And now I will multiply it by 75%. 600. And as you can see here, the total of our reportable segment is greater than 75% criteria, and therefore we do not have to consider any additional segment. But dear, if this total comes to 500 rupees, then in that case, example, 100 rupees is a shortage. And in that case, other segments, though they are not fulfilling 10% criteria, management will consider those segments in the total. Got the concept? 75% criteria. A, B, C, D, E. Total revenue. Arre, 120 is not there. No, F is not there. F, sorry, 120 or more. So F we won't consider. F we won't consider. Sorry, it's my mistake. A, B, C, D. And why I consider E? Because in last year, it was there. Okay, now again, sorry, my mistake. I considered F as a reportable segment. And no one answered, sir, it was wrong. 120 is a total and it is 100 only. So only A and B are reportable as per revenue test. Okay, understood everyone? So I considered F by mistake. Don't consider F is a reportable segment, okay, because it is less than 120. And why we consider E as the reportable segment? Because in the last year it was there. Therefore, though E is not fulfilling the criteria, still it is a reportable segment because last year it was reported. Now, dear, what is the total of A? 0, B 510, C 30, D 20, and E 30. Take a total 590. And what is the 75% of 800? Only external sales, only and only external sales for second test. 75%, 600. As it is greater, so I will consider extra segments. I will consider extra segments by own. So extra segments कौन है? F, G, H. If I consider F as an extra segment, it can be FGH. Any I can consider only external sales. So 40 I can consider F also because I need only 10 rupees as external sales extra. G also or H also. It's my choice. Okay, F, G, H. 75% criteria. So first fulfill 10% criteria, then fulfill 75%. After taking 10%, then you have to take reportable segments total. Then you have to check external sales total multiplied by 75%. Take the total of internal reported segments external sales. If it is less, then you have to take by choice. If it is greater, no worries. Okay. सो एक बार वापस से समझ लीजिए, हिंदी में बता देता हूँ एक बार। 10% का क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल करना है, पहले क्या होगा? एक क्राइटेरिया, एक तो रेवेन्यू टेस्ट, मतलब जब आप लोग रेवेन्यू टेस्ट फॉलो करते हो तो आपको टोटल से जाना है, मतलब एक्सटर्नल प्लस इंटरनल, एक्सटर्नल प्लस इंटरनल। फिर उसके बाद आपको जाना है टोटल रेवेन्यू का, वो तो आपको रेवेन्यू के बाद रिजल्ट में वो तो लॉस और प्रॉफिट विच इज हायर लेना है और उसका 10%, और फिर एसेट में से फिर आपने क्या किया? रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट्स। अभी रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट्स आपने एक बार कैलकुलेट किया, फिर आपका 10% का क्राइटेरिया खत्म हो गया, अभी आप 75% क्राइटेरिया पे जाओगे। अभी ध्यान में रखना, 75% क्राइटेरिया के लिए आपको क्या करना है? एक्सटर्नल सेल्स को चेक करना है। एक्सटर्नल सेल्स मतलब क्या? एक्सटर्नल सेल्स मतलब आपको बाहर के सेल का टोटल जितने भी आपने रिपोर्टेड कर दिए स्टेप 1 में, उनकी टोटल लेने की, और उनकी टोटल आपकी एक्सटर्नल सेल्स का 75% लेके उनके टोटल ज्यादा आ रही तो ठीक है सर, कम आ रही तो क्या? जैसे ये प्रॉब्लम में हुआ 590 टोटल हुआ और चाहिए था 600, फिर FGH में से कोई भी बाय चॉइस आप लोग वो सेगमेंट ले सकते हैं. How to present the answer? This is how you are going to present the answer. A we completed only revenue test and asset test. So sales plus asset. For B, fulfilling all three conditions. SRA, condition satisfied. Third one is only revenue test. And D ka only asset test. So revenue test and asset test. E, F, G, H are not reportable segments, but E has to be reported. Why? Because it was reportable segment in the last year. And then how you are going to calculate? 75% principal. Total external sales you will consider. Total enterprise revenue you will consider. External revenue. And 590 divided by 800, you are getting 73.75%. So extra sales you are going to consider. Okay, it is not fulfilling. So extra segment you are going to consider from FGH. This is how you are going to present the answer. Yes, now we have finished with this part of the presentation. Yes, any difficulty? Any difficulty? Now it's time to take your difficulties. Clearly understood? चलो, it's time to take your difficulties. Yes, प्रीति कुमारी जी, आपने hand raise किया हुआ है, बोलिए फटाफट.
Sir, यहाँ पे we have taken 10% of higher of 80 or 200. This I didn't get.
देखो, आपने प्रॉफिट का टोटल लिया,
Yes,
10,
sir.
30, 16, 10. लॉसेस को अलग कर दिया. अभी लॉसेस का टोटल 200 आ रहा है, उसको एब्सोल्यूट टर्म में कंसीडर कीजिए. सो -200, क्योंकि कंपैरिजन में 80 और -200 क्या, तो 80 इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर ना, पॉजिटिव फिगर इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन निगेटिव फिगर. तो आपको निगेटिव फिगर को एब्सोल्यूट टर्म में कंसीडर करना है. सो -200 को आपने 200 किया एंड नाउ यू कंपेयर 80 एंड 200. सो क्या ज्यादा आया? 200. तो 200 का 10% इज 20. अंडरस्टूड? कहाँ गए? हाँ जी, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, आयुष मित्तल. बोलिए. चलो, इनको कोई क्वेरी नहीं दिख रही है, जल्दी जल्दी बोलिए आयुष जी. यस, साई चरण. हाँ जी बेटा, साई चरण.
Sir, from these two tests, can I draw a conclusion that by any time if I see an segment reporting of any company, the total sales of the company in the segment reporting should be 75%? Is that what considered here, sir?
It should
That
be
is segment
75%. Okay,
of
yes. Yes, reportable segments total will be 75% of the total revenue.
So second
Enterprise
condition,
revenue, only external sales. Yes, you are correct.
second condition says means that 75% should be reported of your total
External
sales.
sales. Yes.
And first condition tells me what are you going to be, if helps me to report which one to select, right, sir? First condition. Thanks.
Yes, correct. Yes, Vijay Lakshmi. Yes, Vijay ji.
Sir, that 75% we have to take in that external sales separately.
Yes, if it is possible, if internal and external bifurcation is not given, then 75% criteria is of no use. Okay, so you have to consider external sales. So you have to bifurcate your data, internal segment or external segment. For 10%, you will consider inter segment. For 75%, you won't consider it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Next, Muhammad ji.
Sir, what was the use of 75%? Because it's not reflecting in answers. It's only showing in the notes.
It will be, yes, in reportable segments, 10% criteria will be shown. And then if it is greater than 75%, see here, 73.75. So you just have to disclose any, because management discretion, we are not aware, no? So management if wants to take F, they can take. E, they can take. G, they can take. So it's a management decision. So just we have to disclose F, G, H should be identified as additional segment reporting. We cannot give them choice. Sorry, we are not dictating them that FGH should be considered, F only consider. No, it's a management choice. As a chartered accountant, it's not our responsibility. Okay? Mohammed, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, Myra. One minute. Huh.
So how to identify if it's 10% test or 75% test?
How to identify means?
Means
No, I
it will be
explained
given
everything.
in the question.
It is, I have explained it now properly. 10%, 50, 75%.
Okay, sir.
Now you
So I got
want,
disconnected that time.
okay. So watch it again from YouTube.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And Ayush, last query. Yes. आयुष आपने हैंड रेस किया है पर कुछ बोल नहीं रहे हैं. चलो आदित्य सिन्हा जी.
सर इज इट पॉसिबल कि किसी सेगमेंट का जैसे टोटल रेवेन्यू 10% से ऊपर जा रहा है बट सेगमेंट एसेट अगर 10% से नीचे हो तो
कोई भी
क्या
एक
करेंगे?
कंडीशन फुलफिल हुआ तो भी इट इज रिपोर्टेबल. मैंने पहले ही बोल दिया था कि तीनों कंडीशंस फुलफिल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. कोई भी एक कंडीशन भी फुलफिल हुई, अभी जैसे कि सी सेगमेंट में सिर्फ रेवेन्यू रिजल्ट टेस्ट फॉलो हुआ है तो भी आप उसमें रिपोर्ट करोगे. डी में एसेट का टेस्ट फॉलो हुआ है तो भी आप करोगे. ए में सेल्स हुआ है, एसेट हुआ है, रिजल्ट नहीं हुआ फिर भी रिपोर्टेबल है. दो ही टेस्ट फॉलो हुए, एक भी पास करते हो आगे रिपोर्टेबल.
एंड सर लास्ट क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ एफजीएच ही क्यों हम लोग ने चूज किया?
लास्ट क्वेश्चन में नहीं, यही क्वेश्चन में एफजीएस
हाँ
नहीं चूज किया. अभी ये हो गए 10% क्राइटेरिया में, ये पास हो गए. 10% में हम हो गए, पास हो गए. अभी इनका टोटल लिया, फिर हम लोग गए 75% टेस्ट को बताने के लिए कि इनका टोटल लिया हमने ए बी सी डी. ई तो पिछले साल था इसलिए ई को लेना पड़ा. भाई तू पिछले साल भी था तो इस साल भी तू आएगा. आया समझ में? भले तू इस साल पास नहीं हुआ पर पिछले साल पास हुआ इसलिए हम लोग तुझे भी ढकेल रहे आगे. तो ई को लेके गए. अभी ये पांचों की टोटल ली, फिर इनको ध्यान में आया S17 में कि भाई पांच की टोटल लेने के बाद 75% का तो क्राइटेरिया नहीं मीट हो रहा है. फिर हमने इनका एक्सटर्नल सेल्स दिया. एक्सटर्नल सेल्स इनकी टोटल 73.75% आई और अपने को चाहिए थे 75%. क्योंकि हमारा जो रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट है जिनको हम दिखा रहे भाई उन्होंने 75% तो रेवेन्यू कर लेना चाहिए था पर वो हुआ नहीं उनसे. इसलिए हम लोगों ने किसके पास गए? अरे एफजीएच तुम तो निकम्मे थे, तुम तो फेल हुए थे, अभी तुम यहाँ पे पास होने की कोशिश कीजिए. एफजीएच में से किसी को हमने कंसिडर किया कि एफ आप तो भी आइए इधर, आप आ जाइए हमारे रिपोर्टेबल में तो हम लोग 75% की टेस्ट पास कर लेंगे. तो ये मैनेजमेंट डिसाइड करेगा, अपन अकाउंटेंट नहीं डिसाइड करेंगे.
ओ मीन्स सर जो 73.55% था उसको
हाँ
सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए हम लोग एफजीएच में से किसी एक को ले लेंगे,
हाँ,
चूज
क्योंकि
कर लेंगे.
ये पास नहीं कर पाए. 519 का टोटल आया, चाहिए था 600 का टोटल. 800 में से पास होना है तो.
ठीक, ओके सर, थैंक यू.
अभी समझ में आ गया पूरा?
यस सर.
अरे मैं लगा पहले ही समझ गए, अभी समझा आप. ठीक है चलो, अच्छी बात है. ओके, ये पास होने के लिए हमें एक्स्ट्रा लोगों के पास जाना पड़ेगा. ए तू आ जा, नहीं तो जी तू आ जा, नहीं तो एच तू आ जा, तो हम लोग पास हो जाएंगे. समझा?
यस सर.
ओके, हो गया बेटा. स्टैंडर्ड तो खत्म, निपटा दिया मैंने, कुछ है ही नहीं अभी. यस बेटा, चलो टेक, चलो जल्दी बढ़ो आगे, नहीं तो S20 रह जाएगा. हाँ जी, जाकिर अली खान जी.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Last question we wrote provisions, sir. I want to know which question we need to write provisions. How to identify, sir? Which our question needs to write provision?
Normally, if external sales is given and internal sales is
Okay,
also
sir.
given, then you have to consider 75%. Only external, only sales is given, then we cannot bifurcate. So you'll get only 10% criteria. Okay.
नहीं सर, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, कौन से क्वेश्चन में प्रोविजन लिखना वो कैसे आइडेंटिफाई कर?
No, it's your choice. You can directly, normally, provision means what? That 10% criteria, we want to explain it to the examiner. And that's why we are writing it in the as a provision. Okay. If you write
It
it
is
as
not
normal answer,
mandatory.
it's okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sanjeev. Sanjeev ji.
सर गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
Good morning.
सर ये जो पर्टिकुलरली जो हमने ई सेगमेंट लिया बिकॉज वो लास्ट ईयर भी रिपोर्टेड था, इवन दो ये साल में नहीं हुआ। नो, इसका मतलब प्रैक्टिकली ये हो गया दैट वंस एक सेगमेंट रिपोर्ट कर दिया आपने, सो आपको हर साल उसको रिपोर्ट करना ही पड़ेगा।
नहीं, हाँ, गुड क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन। वो पिछले साल रिपोर्टेबल था और 70, वो एक साल के लिए देखने का, वापस ई नेक्स्ट ईयर में निकम्मा है। तो भाई तू पिछले साल भी कुछ नहीं कर पाया था, पिछले साल तो तुझे हमने बढ़ोतरी दे दी क्योंकि उसके पिछले साल तूने अच्छा काम किया था।
ओके,
अभी तू नेक्स्ट ईयर में, गुड क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इन इंग्लिश। सो संजू जी इज आस्किंग if E is a reportable segment now due to it is reportable segment was in the last year, but in suppose next year also if same thing happens, E is not giving result or asset or is not fulfilling the 10% criteria, but now don't disclose it. Why? Because in last year you got a chance only because you performed better in the past year before 2 years. But if you perform in the last year, if you are not performing in the last year, so now in current year also, you don't have to disclose in the third year. For example, in year one, I will write it like this: year one, year two, year three. Year one, he performed, he passed. But in year two, he failed. Still, it is reportable. Why? Because he performed well in the first year. But now what happened? In third year also he has not performed. So don't record. Why? Because last year, though you are recording, it's only because before last year he performed well. But in the year two, he has not performed. So in year three, we are not going to record it, though it was reportable in the year two.
थैंक यू सर।
Yes, very good question, Sanjeev ji. Yes, उमर जी को भी कुछ क्वेश्चन था, आई थिंक सेम क्वेश्चन था। Yes. So now, and again, it is not in the study mat. It is given as per interpretation committee. Okay. So this extra thing I explained you only because it is given in the interpretation committee. Okay. Chaliye. So we'll move to next question before break. Sir, identify in illustration 8. Now, sales including inter-segment is given. Food products, plastic. You want to try this question, all of you? Yes. Should I give you 3-4 minutes, 3 minutes? Write it in the comment section, or should I answer it? You want to try? Very good. Chalo, kar lijiye, try kijiye. Every day now you are getting extra knowledge. Now today we understood what is 10% and 75% criteria. Good. I hope you are enjoying these sessions. Chalo, 3 minutes you have. Tik Tiki ji, 1 minute. चलिए, नो, नाउ डियर वेट, इतना टाइम नहीं ले सकते बेटा. See, first what you have to do, it's very simple. 10,000 and 120 is a inter segment. So in simple way, I will do 10,000 120. So external sales will be 9880. 1240, I will deduct 168. So I will get 1072. Then 690 and 1400, sorry, 36. So 654. And then 364 minus 10, I will consider 354. So what is the total revenue? 10,000 plus 1240 plus 690 plus 364, 12,294. It is already given. And I will consider 10% of that. 1229. 1229 means this is reportable. Okay. Reportable, reportable. No, no. Second one. Segment expenses are given. I will deduct for segment result. What is the formula of segment result? Revenue minus expense. So I will deduct this. 10,000 minus 7170, 2830. 1240 minus 800, 440. 690 minus 444, 246. And 364 minus 400 minus 36. Minus 36 or total of this, whichever is higher, but obvious. 3516. 3516 or 36, whichever is higher. So 3516 means 352. And 352, so this is reportable result. Reportable. Health and service are not reportable. Last one. Now, sir, why these other items are given? Ignore. We have written in the definition. We have written in the definition. If it is not allocable, allocable means you cannot divide it. 1096. Income from investment or interest expenses. Don't consider. Sir, general corporate asset. Don't consider general corporate assets. So this information to confuse us. This information is of no use. Other corporate, general corporate assets and general corporate expense, income from investment and interest expenses. So don't consider it. Asset 2186. Yes, yes, no, no. 2186. So which are reportable segments? Food product is reportable and plastic and packaging. First test completed. Now let's move to 75% criteria. In 75%, I will consider only and only external sales. 11960 into 75%. 8970. And two reportable segments. Food product only 9880. So you fulfilled condition more than 75%. It's almost 89% condition. So there is no more, no other segments need to be reported. Khatam. What is new in this? Other items and segment result is not given directly. You have to consider sales minus expenses. This is how you are going to calculate it. Okay. Question 8 is also easy. So such type of questions you won't get in study mat. I consider these questions only to improve your confidence. See beta, it is very difficult to see the lecture after live session. Tell me frankly, is it possible? ये इंटरेक्टिव सेशन है इसलिए आप लोग बैठते हो. इज इट पॉसिबल? बहुत कंट्रोल रखना पड़ता है रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर देखने के लिए. लाइव सेशंस आर ऑलवेज बेटर, यू कैन इंटरेक्ट, बट रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस देखना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. ओके, सो ओनली वन थिंग आई वांट, कि live lectures you have to attend, not recorded one. Try to attend. Suppose if you miss it happens, yes, I missed that session, then try to complete it in that on that date only. And once backlog will be there, you cannot finish it all. Believe me, आप एक बार छूट गए खत्म हो जाओगे. And suppose backlog रह भी गया, start with fresh accounting standard. ओके, बट डोंट मिस सेकंड सेशन. फिर क्या होता है, आज मैं जिम को नहीं गया, कल भी नहीं जाऊंगा, परसों भी नहीं जाऊंगा, फिर वो आपका लिंक ही टूट जाएगा. जैसे मेरा जिम के बारे में होता है, सर आज जाने दो, एक्सक्यूजेस, डोंट गिव इट. ओके, रोज अटेंड, भले नींद में से बाहर, और घर पे बैठ के करना है भाई, क्यों इतना, किधर फ्रेश होके बाहर जाना है. एक टेबल चेयर पे बैठ जाओ और मजे लीजिए लेक्चर का, एकदम एंजॉय करोगे. यस, टेल मी frankly, are you enjoying all these sessions? No? Okay. True, sir. Sir, will you share these questions for practice? Recorded में नींद आती है. I miss evening session because of my work, and it's very hard to complete it in the recorded lecture. Yes. Super enjoying. वाह. चलिए. चलो. Next one. Now we will move to one more question. Question. See, only two questions are all remaining of practice session. Huh? So only two questions. So 10% criteria and 75% criteria. Is it easy now? Yes. I will give question summary and answers. I won't share it. Huh? I will share only questions. भाई साहब मुझे S17 के सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस बना के दीजिए, वो शेयर करने आज उनको. 17 के और 20 के सिर्फ एंटी डाइल्यूटिव तक वो दे दीजिए. 12 क्वेश्चन दीजिए, 12 क्वेश्चन दीजिए, एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस मत देना. Meanwhile, beta, it is not possible for me to take, more detailed questions because we have only 4 to 5 days to finish this chapter. I think कितना दिन है ये chapter अभी, and we have to finish 3 more standards, 18, 24 and 25. I said best up to 30th September. Okay, so sometimes beta, I cannot take extra lecture, extra questions for practice. It might happen that for some accounting standards, I have to take only theory and institute questions. This standard is practical standard, therefore I have taken extra practice. So really we have very less time for each and every accounting standard, but I will try my best, and therefore I'm giving you to take screenshots. Time to take screenshots. So students, you have to finish it at, I'm not taking the practice. Is it okay? You will finish it at home. Okay. Each and every question is not possible. मैं पूरे question नहीं ले सकता हूँ. Yes. करोगे ना आप लोग? Okay. ठीक है. Great. So practice sessions you have to do by your own. And yes, suppose if you want extra revision in Hindi, आप हमारे मेरे चैनल से भी देख सकते हो, आपको पूरा का पूरा नॉलेज मिल जाएगा, डोंट वरी. तो उसमें आप लोग देख पाओगे, उसमें हिंदी में रहेगा क्योंकि वो ब्रांच से जुड़ा हुआ है, वो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट रहता है. और सपोज इफ यू वांट टू टेक एडिशनल प्रैक्टिस ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, देन यू कैन कॉन्टैक्ट ब्रांच for and if you are comfortable in Hindi, so additional practice you can do on from branch also. Okay, so here in Pune there is near Pimpri Chinchwad branch. From that you can take lectures. Okay, at very reasonable price. It's 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 will be the fees for that at very affordable price, and you don't have to pay to me. You have to pay to the branch. Chaliye. So now Let's start with this question. Division. And suppose institute is always open for feedbacks. Suppose if you have any problem related to my teaching also, or any faculty for other subjects, you can, if you want any specific faculty for that topic, so you can share your feedbacks. Always share your feedbacks. Okay. SS Limited has 3 divisions, A, B, C. Detail of their turnover, results, and net assets are given below. Now see, division A sales to B. एक मिनट, हैंग हो गया वापस. 1 minute. Okay. Now, division A to sales to B, other sales, export sales. Division B sales to C, export sales to Europe, and division C, export sales to America. Similar question is there in study mat, similar. ILU 4. Operating profit or losses, reallocated cost from HO, interest cost, property, plant and equipment, net current assets, and long-term liabilities. You are required to prepare a segment report. How to present the answer in exam? See, division A to sales to B, it is inter-segment. Other sales and export sales are external sales. Correct? Hai? Division B to inter-segment, external. Division C, you can write like this, external. Okay. So now how are you going to present this segment reporting to your user? Serial number, particulars, division A, B, C. In exam, you may ask to prepare segment. Inter segment, because it is elimination. Inter segment, why? You will record it in consolidation. Inter segment transfer, you will deduct. You will record only outside customers, and therefore inter segment we will deduct it. And then consolidation. Now first you will write segment revenue, sales. Now this is geographical segment. Okay, division A, B, C. Here it is like geographical, and division ABC is product wise. This is called as matrix presentation. When both are important, business segment also and geographical segment also. What it called as matrix presentation. It is called as matrix presentation. ABC business segment and domestic export geographical segment. Got the concept? What is matrix presentation? When both factors are dominant factors, business also and geographical also. So you will record both. Either geographical area over here and product data here, that is also allowed, or geographical here and product wise here is also allowed. So this is called as matrix presentation. So you will understand the word matrix when you will read the theory. See, domestic, what is my domestic sale? 60. I will record 60. What is my export sales? 4090. And what is my inter-segment sale? After that, this is external sales, correct? External sales I will record, then internal sale, and then total revenue. But remember, I will eliminate inter-segment and I will record only external sales. Now this presentation you have to do by your own. So what is the presentation? Segment revenue you will write. Domestic, export, total, plus inter-segment, and then total. Okay. And this is how total revenue. But remember, you will eliminate, when you consolidate the total, you will, which element you will eliminate? Inter-segment sale. Easy. Then you have, so we have finished with the revenue part. Then we have segment results. Segment results 160, 20 and -8. I will write that. Then you have reallocated cost from HO. Reallocated cost from HO. Don't write reallocated cost. I will take only total of HO expenses. Take only total of HO expenses. So here I will take only 96 and don't take it individually. So you can write over there. Take only total. Interest cost also. Take only total. Operating profit minus interest, and this will give you profit before tax. Okay. And other information, segment assets. Segment assets you will take property, plant and equipment. Okay. 50, 240 and 120. Don't consider of HO. HO का don't consider in individual column. HO column open mat karna. Then net current assets and segment assets is a total. Then unallocated corporate assets. Unallocated corporate assets means 98. You will take 98 in the take total. 50 ये individually show करोगे. This you will show individually. You can show here individually. And corporate assets only in total column. And same thing about long-term liabilities. Segment liabilities you will show and corporate liability you will show separately in total column. So where you will show this 38 in the total column. And this is individually segment liability. And this is how you are going to present your report. Do proper practice. Okay. And this is called as geographical market also. Geographical only to external sales. Home sales. Export to Europe, export to America, and consolidation. So this is also only geographical presentation. Okay. So simple question hai. You have to do practice. You can write on question itself, which is you have to take in the total and which you have to take individually. So you can write on question itself. In exam also, in question you can write fatafat, take total, take individual, and then you can note down all these points in the segment reporting. Question will be asked for 8 marks. Weightage for this question 6 to 8 marks. 6 to 8 marks. Do practice for this presentation in 400 pages book. Easy tha? And same question I will upload for presentation. This is additional question. This is final question. Once institute asks this, and I will share the answer also of question number 10. So question number 10 you can do now by your own. Revenue, result, and other information. You have to do by your own. This 10 number question. Any difficulty now? Now it's time to take your questions. Is it easy? Chalo, it's time to take your questions. Fatafat, raise your hand. Hanji. And we have to do proper S accounting standard 20 also today. So please ask specific questions. चलिए विजय लक्ष्मी जी पूछिए. Don't waste time. हाँ जी.
The sales you can revise bit back.
Sales
for quarter. Inter sales
sales we have to consider external sales and internal sales, but we have to eliminate internal sales.
Fastly you can revise that sales.
If
I wanted that fastly revision for only sales in this question, sir. Can I?
Acha, internal bifurcation and external bifurcation. Normally it is given. In reporting it is given. If it is not given, then only consider sales. Don't write external and internal. But in real life, you will get inter-segment sale also. Okay. Vijay ji, okay?
Okay, sir.
Then Sai Kiran. Sai Kiran?
Sir, this matrix presentation is for geographical reporting only, na sir?
No, no, no. When both are dominant factors. When both are dominant factors. Okay? Matrix presentation, if risk and returns are strongly affected by both, means you are not able to bifurcate whether it is business segment or more, or whether it is geographical. Both you are thinking that it is relevant. Okay.
So then
Then
for
you have to
business segment
present.
reporting and geographical segment reporting, what is the difference, sir? Both?
What?
Is there any particular criteria for geographical segment?
This is the geographical segment presentation. Area wise, your home sales, your export sales to Europe, export sales to America, or your presentation is like North region, South region, East region, West region. So this is a geographical presentation. And product wise bifurcation is A, B, C. This is business segment.
So in geography, instead of division product wise, they are giving geography wise, area wise.
Yes, yes, area wise. Now it might be international, national, or it might be in national zone wise.
But this step 1 and step 2 are both are same in both cases.
And if it is, both are equally important. Now management will tell you, okay, I want bifurcation not only product wise but also geographical wise. Then you will write products over here and region over here. Okay, or region over here and products here. So both presentation are called as matrix presentation.
But
so you
step
can
1 and
present in
step
this
2 are
format.
common, na? Step 1 and step 2 both are common, na?
Yes, yes, yes. Step 1, step 2 are common. Okay, this is presentation. See, first you will fulfill that internal segment, 10% criteria, then 75% criteria, and then you start with presentation. Okay, presentation is a third part. So first you have to identify whether it is reporter segment or not under 10% criteria. Once you identified it, then 75% criteria. Then once you identified 75% criteria, then you will focus on presentation. Got this concept?
Yes, sir. Yes.
It's very simple. Okay, accounting standard 17.
The criteria is same whether it is segment, the product wise or
Product wise
geography.
or geographical wise. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That is the third. After deciding reportable segment, then you will move to presentation part. No.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Pooja. हाँ जी
Sir, good morning, sir.
बोलिए
Sir, I want to know about sir, in study material it is given that secondary segment information. Sir, in this suppose we have written business segment first and then geographical segment. Then in this it is given that 10% of external sales, sir, not internal sales. Is it correct, sir, or not?
Sai Chan, yeah, Sai Kumar, he already asked this question. See, 10% criteria you will decide for products. Okay. And once you understood this is product wise bifurcation, then you will move to presentation part. Should I record it as business segment or should I record it as geographical segment? Got this?
नो सर सर 1 मिनट सर, जैसे कि इसमें मैं हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ ना सर?
हाँ बोले ना आराम से।
सर जैसे कि इसमें ये दिया हुआ है कि पहले हम बिजनेस सेगमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग मतलब प्रोडक्ट वाइज हम कैटेगराइज करेंगे सेगमेंट को, देन इसमें लिखा हुआ है कि हम जियोग्राफिकल वाइज करेंगे, तो जो जियोग्राफिकल वाइज होगा उसका हम एक्सटर्नल सेल का 10% करेंगे सर। इसमें ऐसा मतलब ऐसा लिखा हुआ है, तो इसमें इंटरनल सेल इंक्लूड नहीं होगा।
मैं वही बात बोल रहा हूँ, 10% का क्राइटेरिया आपने डिसाइड ऑलरेडी कर दिया है। आपको जो क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है ना, उन्होंने डिवीजन ए टू डिवीजन बी, अभी सी डी ई उन्होंने लिए ही नहीं है। अदर सेल्स लिया है, एक्सपोर्ट सेल्स लिया है, मतलब सी ए बी सी ये तीनों 3 डिविजन्स उन्होंने आपको बता दिए कि ये रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट है। उसके बाद मतलब एबीसी, अभी ये हो सकते हैं कि माइट भी वहां पे और 4-5 डिविजन्स हो। आया समझ में? ई एफ जी एच भी हो, पर उसमें से रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट्स कौन से आपके? एबीसी। अभी वो सेगमेंट आपके एक बार हो गए, फिर उसके बाद आपको आइदर प्रेजेंटेशन देना है बिजनेस सेगमेंट वाइज या फिर जोग्राफिकल सेगमेंट वाइज। आपको लगता है बिजनेस सेगमेंट ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, तो जोग्राफिकल का प्रेजेंटेशन ऐसे छोटा सा नीचे दे दें। और आप ये
उसके
दोनों
बाद
भी आपको आपको ये
उसके
दोनों,
बाद
हाँ,
जी सर।
और यदि आपको ये दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट लग रहे तो डिविजन्स यहाँ पे लगाओ और आपके रीजन यहाँ पे लगाओ, या रीजन आप ऊपर रखो एंड प्रोडक्ट्स आप नीचे रखो, वो भी प्रेजेंटेशन अलाउड है। यदि आपको ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, अभी इधर क्या हो रहा है, इधर आपका ये नहीं ध्यान में आ रहा है कि रीजन वाइज इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं लग रहा है आपको, आप सिर्फ डोमेस्टिक एक्सपोर्ट लिख दिए, पर आपको लिखना है अमेरिका भी इधर, इधर यूरोप लिखना है, तो वो प्रेजेंटेशन को बोलेंगे मैट्रिक्स प्रेजेंटेशन।
इट
समझ में
मीन्स
आया?
जी सर, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि एक बार हमने जैसे बिजनेस सेगमेंट वाइज प्रोडक्ट को डिवाइड कर लिया, देन उसके बाद हमारा जो ज्योग्राफिकल सेगमेंट वाइज है, मतलब एक बार ही हमने रिपोर्ट कर दिया, उसके बाद दोबारा हमें ज्योग्राफिकल वाइज 10% ये
आप
उसका
दिखाओ
नहीं
ना।
हुआ है।
नहीं नहीं, वापस 10% कहाँ से करेंगे? फिर कुछ नहीं करना है, फिर आपको सिर्फ वही एबीसी इंफॉर्मेशन को इस तरीके से बताना है। एबीसी डिवीजन में होम सेल्स कितना हुआ, एक्सपोर्ट कितना हुआ, यूरोप में, अमेरिका में, ये इस तरीके से बाइफर्केशन करोगे उसी
तो ये
3 सेगमेंट्स का, एबीसी का ही।
तो उसी का इसने ये 10% ऑफ एक्सटर्नल सेल दिखाया हुआ है जो हमने ऊपर किया।
किधर बताया 10%? नहीं नहीं, 10 पर देखो,
ये मेरे को
10
सर ये समझ नहीं आ रहा कि ये इसमें लिखा हुआ है ना 10% ऑफ एक्सटर्नल सेल ओनली, सेल्स
किधर
टू
लिखा है
एक्सटर्नल
10%
कस्टमर
ऑफ
टेन
एक्सटर्नल?
परसेंट और मोर। सर ये स्टडी मटेरियल में है, इसमें नहीं है।
आपके सुनो ना, आपके ये क्वेश्चन में लिखा हुआ है डिवीजन ए बी सी, ये वाले क्वेश्चन में लिखा है क्या?
नो सर, मैं क्वेश्चन के बारे में नहीं, मैं स्टडी मटेरियल में जो लिखा हुआ है ना,
एक
स्टडी
सेकंड,
मटेरियल
किधर
में
लिखा है आप बताइए, 1 मिनट रुकिए, 1 मिनट। हाँ जी, पेज नंबर बताइए।
ये 3.12 पेज नंबर है 4.51।
एक सेकंड, हाँ जी,
ये 4 पॉइंट, ये जो फर्स्ट पॉइंट है सर,
हाँ जी।
ये सेल्स टू एक्सटर्नल कस्टमर इज 10% और मोर ऑफ एंटरप्राइज रेवेन्यू।
Segment revenue from external customer geographical area based on the geography for each geographical segment whose revenue to sales to external customer is 10% or more of the revenue. Now, अच्छा, आप इसके बारे में कंफ्यूज हो गए हो।
जी, ये सेकेंडरी
देखो
सेगमेंट
ये,
इंफॉर्मेशन।
हाँ, अभी देखिए इसमें ऑलरेडी आपने क्या किया हुआ है कि हमने रिपोर्टेबल सेगमेंट ए बी सी ये आपने डिसाइड कर लिया, बराबर है? हाँ,
जी
अभी आप लोगों को यदि जोग्राफिकल सेगमेंट वाइज जाना है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लग रहा है आपको, तो आपको सिर्फ एक में ही प्रेजेंटेशन दोनों का दे दीजिए, इसको मैट्रिक्स बोल देंगे, बराबर है? पर आपको यदि लगता है नहीं मैं जोग्राफिकल से भी प्रेजेंटेशन अलग से देना चाहती हूँ, अलग से, नॉट जैसे कि ये क्वेश्चन में था, हाँ, फिर आप लोग यस यस यू आर करेक्ट, ये रीजन वाइज बाइफर्केशन कीजिए।
फिर हम केवल एक्सटर्नल सेल का 10% लेंगे।
एक्सटर्नल सेल्स का 10% देखेंगे, यस।
ओके सर, बस यही
ओ,
जानना था सर।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, अच्छा, मुझे ये आप मुझे क्वेश्चन ही नहीं समझ में आ रहा था, आप
थैंक यू
क्या
सर।
बोल रहे हो? ओके, यस यू आर करेक्ट। सो इफ you want to present geographical segment as secondary presentation, then you will consider again 10% criteria, but not as per product but as per area. Okay, so but
जी
here we will assume that they already considered 10% criteria, okay, in question illustration 4.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर।
ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। चलो जल्दी से टेक अ ब्रेक भाई, अभी बेस 20 भी सॉल्व करना है। ओंकार फटाफट लीजिए बेटा क्वेश्चन, ओंकार। नो क्वेश्चन ओंकार।
सर हे आपण इन्कम टॅक्स असेट आणि हेड ऑफिसचे एक्सपेन्सेस जे एक्सक्लूड केले की नाही आत्ताच्या प्रॉब्लेम मधून, आणि थेअरीमध्ये पण दिलेलं आहे की इन्कम टॅक्स एक्सपेन्स आणि एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी आयटम, सर याचं लॉजिक नाही कळालं मला.
See some expense. So he is asking about income tax expenses or all these expenses which are in common. So you have to disclose not individual segment wise, you will consider in the total column. Income tax, you are not paying on specific segment, no. You are paying overall income tax. I am paying income tax not only on my one income, I am paying it on my total income. Therefore, I will consider in total column. Okay?
कळालं sir.
Okay. Nitish, last question. And Omkarji, if
Good morning.
possible, take your query in Hindi or English. Huh? Marathi,
Hello.
other students won't understand. Okay, हाँ.
सर एक और ऐसा क्वेश्चन आप लेंगे अभी, क्योंकि वो पिछला क्वेश्चन में ये इंडिविजुअल और टोटल का थोड़ा सा
आप
डाउट
थोड़ा
रह
सा
गया था।
प्रैक्टिस कर लीजिए ना नीतीश जी, मैंने लिया हुआ है। क्या होगा, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस लेने हैं, नॉट पॉसिबल एक एक क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि ये देखो ये अपना 4 महीने या 6 महीना लगातार वाली बैच नहीं है, हमें हफ्ते में से 3 दिन मिलते हैं। तो नीतीश जी थोड़ा सा आप घर पे भी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए। नाउ योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स आर क्लियर, नो?
यस सर।
तो थोड़ा सा घर पे प्रैक्टिस कीजिए अभी। ओके
ओके सर।
चलो, वी विल टेक अ ब्रेक ओनली अप टू 9:05। 9:05 को 15 मिनट्स का ब्रेक हो जाएगा। एंड यस, विल स्टार्ट विथ anti-dilutive concept, very important concept, when all three preference shares, debentures and ESOP are in one question, not in study mat. So please don't miss it. Okay, next 30 minutes are very important. Chalo, take a break. बेटा वापस हैंग हो गया। See, hello. Hello. चलिए. So students, now we will solve first TYK questions. Acha, before TYK questions, I will take one extra question of anti-dilutive concept. In last session, we have finished till 10, no? Mona Limited. Okay. 11 number, 12 number, okay, 13 number. 13 number, okay. All 13 questions. 11 number. While calculating the diluted EPS, okay, now session will be up to 9:40, 9:45. I hope you have considered break, 15 minutes considerable break था. चलिए. Yes, let's start. Question number 11, while calculating the diluted EPS, effect is given to all dilutive potential equity shares that were outstanding during the period. Also calculate the diluted EPS. See beta, net profit for the year 85,50,000. What is the net profit of the current year? 85,50,000. And what are the number of shares outstanding? See, number of shares outstanding 85,50,000 divided by 20 lakhs. Yes. 4.28. 275 means 28. Okay. Now, number of 8% convertible debentures, and each debenture is converted into 10 equity shares. So tell me how many equity shares will be there? Each debentures, yes, very good. 1 lakh into each debentures will get converted into 10. Say 10 lakhs. Now, what is the debenture value? What is the debenture value? 1 lakh into 100, 10 lakhs rupees into 8% is the interest. Debenture value is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs. Sorry, 1 crore, no? 1 crore, 1 crore. 1 crore. And what is the interest amount on 1 crore? You're paying 8%. So it will be 8 lakhs. It will be 8 lakhs. नहीं 8 lakhs or 80 lakhs कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुआ. 1 lakh into 100. 1 crore, हाँ ठीक है. So 1 crore into 8% is 8 lakhs rupees. Now friends, can you tell me if interest is 8 lakhs, but it is showing interest for the current period is only 6 lakhs. What it means? This is very googly question. Huh? Interest is of not 12 months because 12 months interest is 8 lakhs. And interest is showing only 6 lakhs. And then cross multiplication. So you will do, it is only for 9 months. So 6 lakhs rupees is given. So this interest is only of 9 months. So students, why this information is important? When we are calculating convertible debentures, we won't consider 10 lakhs, we will consider into 9 by 12. So 10 lakhs into 9 by 12, 7,50,000 are called as potential equity shares. Sir, potential equity shares are 10 lakhs. No. Because this year interest is only 6 lakhs. So you have to consider potential equity shares only for 9 months. So normally students will do mistake. What mistake? They will do 85 lakh. 85 lakh 50,000 plus 6 lakhs rupees, because now you don't have to pay that interest, no, in future. You don't have to pay interest in the future. So 6 lakhs. But interest won't save tax in the future. So you have to pay, you will get only 6 lakhs rupees into 70%. So that will be 4,20,000. And in denominator, you will consider 20 lakhs plus 10 lakhs. No, you will consider only 7,50,000. If you consider 10 lakh, it is of, but you will get the wrong calculation, because interest you are not paid for 12 months, you paid only for 9 months. So you have to just multiply by 9 by 12, 10 lakhs into 9 by 12. So what will be the answer? 8550 plus 420, 89 lakh 70,000 divided by 27 lakh 50,000. So what is your answer? 3.26. Check the answer. It is 3.26. So students, mistake कहाँ पे होगा? Mistake होगा 6 lakhs amount is not 12 months. It is of 9 months. So when you will convert shares, you will consider into 10 into 9 by 12. Denominator will go wrong. Numerator, you don't have any problem. 6 lakhs into 70%. Or 1 minus t, that is 0.30. 1 minus t means 0.30. So 0.7 से multiply किया. Easy है क्या बे दोस्तों? Tell me it in comment section. Any problem? Any problem in, and I think similar question is there in study mat. Similar question is there in study mat. 7,50,000. Yes, can you tell me study mat question, similar question? देखो एक है, कुछ तो बोला है उन्होंने. इलस्ट्रेशन 5 नहीं होगा. TY के 13 चेक करो. विजय लक्ष्मी 1 करोड़ कहां से आया? सी, नंबर इज 1 lakh, फेस वैल्यू इज 100. So 1 lakh into 100, 10 crore, 1 crore is the face value. Vijay Lakshmi, 1 crore is the face value. Okay. 1 lakh into 100. 1 crore. Vijay Lakshmi, are you getting it? Yes or no? Write in comment section. Yes. Similar question is there, no? अरे यार विजय लक्ष्मी क्या कर रहे हो? बोलिए, क्या नहीं समझ में आया?
Sir, that 1 lakh is rupees or number of shares, because they are in
It is number. Number is 1 lakh, correct? So 1 lakh number is 1 lakh. And what is the face value per share? 100. So 1 lakh, 100, 0, 0. This
But-
1 crore.
But the top rupees given for all the column, na? So that
No,
means,
here it is given numbers. No, they normally write rupees over here. So don't consider this as rupees. Okay.
okay,
They have given its number.
okay. I consider that rupees for all.
No. 1 lakh number. Same as illustration 5. सेम है क्या? देखो, ठीक है, इंटरेस्ट दिया है ना उन्होंने. ठीक है, चलो कैलकुलेट दिस क्वेश्चन. Answer, simple question. It is only for your practice. Write it in comment section. Question with full interest is given. Okay. With full interest is given. So here you have to consider 9 months. Chalo jaldi se, who is answering very fast? Let's see. चलो करो कन्वर्ट फटाफट फटाफट। तू लिखता जा रहे बेटा, जल्दी जल्दी है ना, थोड़ा लिखता जा, तू लिखता नहीं है, ये प्रॉब्लम है। न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर फटाफट लिखने का, वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन। चलिए, मुझे पता नहीं why you have taken so much time. सी 75 lakhs कितना आया? नहीं आया ना, अभी भी नहीं आया। क्या बोलूं मैं इसके ऊपर? 7.5, ये क्या, ये बच्चे निकालते बेसिक ईपीएस। 75 lakhs कितना इजी था, 1 lakh नंबर, then 100 rupees is face value into 8%, बस 1 lakh into 100 into 8%, 80 lakhs, 8 lakhs into 70% because tax rate is 30%, so 5,60,000। इतना टाइम लगता है ये मेरे लिए तो बहुत नई बात है भाई। 10 lakhs plus 1,10,000 आफ्टर कन्वर्जन दिया है इधर, आफ्टर कन्वर्जन 1,10,000, so what will be the answer? 11,10,000। ये इतना टाइम लगता है सच क्वेश्चन को, एंड दिस इज अ सीए कोर्स। मतलब इतना कॉन्सेप्ट वीक है। 7.26, who answered very fast? Mr. Pranav, I think 7.26, Pranav। After that Sukhveer, who answered correctly, Pallavi, उसके बाद Aisha, and some students answered only basic EPS. Tisha answered it, and other students beta such easy calculation you can't do। था क्या मतलब, ओनली अमाउंट्स लिखने को इतना टाइम लगता है क्या? चलो छोड़ो यार, कुछ बोल के फायदा नहीं है आप लोगों को। हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू सॉल्व इट इन एग्जाम, आई डोंट नो। Anti-dilutive concept, very important question. Now I am going to take it. If you have any doubts in convertible debentures or convertible preferences, you can ask me, because now I am going to take all three together. All three together. Equity shares, convertible preferences, and convertible debentures. And abhi I expect fastest answer. Raise your hand if you have any doubt. Yes, Vijay Lakshmi, what is your doubt?
Sir, that 30% less, and then we have to that point 70%.
What you have deducted? Your
Tax.
interest.
It's
Interest is, you calculated 1 lakh into 100 into 8%. Okay, that is 8 lakhs. Now 8 lakhs, you won't get it in future. Why? Because it is amount which is given to equity shareholder. Now after conversion, to whom this amount will be given? Equity shareholder. But now see, equity shareholder will get amount after tax. So on 8 lakhs, income tax department will deduct 30% tax. So in equity shareholders hand, they will get 8 lakhs into 70%. Got this? After conversion. Any doubt in this?
no, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understand, sir.
Okay.
For equity share, no tax is needed.
Equity shareholder, see, previously you were paying debenture interest. When they will get convert into equity shares, then you don't have to pay interest, and that interest will be deducted. We will deduct tax amount from that, because we have to pay out of 8 lakhs, government 30%, and in our hand, we will left with 70%.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any other question? So everyone is clear with this calculation now? ESOP calculation. Okay? Because now we are moving to very, very important question. Anti-dilutive concept. If all three securities in one option, beta, I have seen your performance. Beta, I will share my experience with you. Okay. You students normally have fear in the mind that I will get the wrong answer. And those students who cleared their foundation, intermediate, in first exam, they do not have any fear in the mind. I don't know why. Now, you just have to write 75 lakhs over here. On Calci itself, you can multiply 1 lakh shares into 8% into 100 and write the amount into 70% over here. But you are taking इतना टाइम कि भाई एग्जाम खत्म हो जाएगी. Then 1,10,000 is given there, equity shares to be issued on conversion. 10 lakhs plus 1,10,000, 11,10,000. To write 11,10,000, is it difficult? A matter of hardly 1 minute. And you couldn't solve for 3 minutes. Means, see the performance. And that is only the reason CA result is only 10 to 15%. Why? Because you are not applying. Only key points you have to write. Only key points when you are doing revision. You have to do it on Calci. I don't know. If you know the concept in detail, why are you taking so much time? Not scolding you. I'm telling you the reality. Abhi, at least this question you can solve. Here, I will read for you. Fatafat solve kijiye. Net profit is 1 crore 50 lakhs. Number of equity shares is 25 lakhs. What you will get? Basic EPS. How much? Now, why there is need to use Calci? Bhai, 5 zeros cut kiye 120, 150 divided by 25. Whether we need Calci for this, but we will use Calci. Average fair value of one share. Why fair value is important? In which calculation you will need fair value? Debentures, preference shares, options. याद ही नहीं है sir. We didn't study. In option, we need fair value. Options numbers are given 1,20,000 into 75. Convertible preference shares are given 10 lakhs preference shares. cumulative dividend of 8.8, and they are getting converted into 4 equity shares. And 15% debentures of rupees 100 each, 12 lakhs, and they will get converted into 2 equity shares. This is the number, huh? And 30% is a tax rate. Now, one by one, I want answer. First, calculate number of shares for option and diluted EPS for option. Tell me it in the comment section. Comment section में tell me diluted EPS. Only assume only there is option. What will be your diluted EPS? If only option is there. S20 win. You cannot calculate options. Diluted EPS. Only options का diluted EPS. कितना आया? Some students calculate 90,000. 90,000 is option का EPS. Diluted EPS 90,000. He does not know the how to calculate it. He never practiced it. 3 times he has done it, but he did not have any practice. Chalo. 1 crore 50 lakhs in option numerator is not going to increase. Outstanding shares, sorry, ESOP, I am giving 1,20,000 shares and they are paying me 75 rupees. But outside market, other than employees, I will give this share at 100 rupees. So I have to issue 1,20,000 into 75 divided by 100, 90,000 shares. So I will consider the difference. If you are not revising it, it is very difficult. And here it is 25 lakhs plus 90,000. So 25 lakh 90,000. Last के 4 zeros उड़ा दीजिए. 1500 divided by 259. So my EPS will be 5.79. Diluted EPS. ठीक है. 5.79 diluted EPS. Not a single question you revised at home, and that is only the reason you are finding this problem. आपको है ना घर पे कुछ करना पड़ेगा भाई साहब. Only 2-3 students answered it. 5.79. Sorry. Plus 30,000. I'm wrong. 1 crore 50 lakhs. And I will consider only difference. No. So 25 lakh 30,000. Yes. 1500 divided by 253. It's a 92 rupees. 93. 5.93. How many answered it correctly? 5.93. Sukhdev 5.7. Khushi answered it correctly. और 6 तो बेसिक दे दिया भाई. Tisha answered. Now it is of no use. Chalo, calculate preference shares. Only and only preference shares. Don't assume there is option. Don't assume there is debentures. Calculate only for preference shares. Without noting down it, how you can solve? I don't know how. It's a God gifted then. If you can do it on directly on Calci, it's horrible. See, beta, इतना easy है. 1 crore 50 lakhs you are going to give to existing shareholders. So write down 1 crore 50 lakhs. It's very simple. हमें प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं करना है, घर पे आराम करना है. Number of equity shares. How many number of equity shares? 25 lakhs. So basic तो मुझे लिखना ही है, ऊपर हम लोग वो भी नहीं लिखेंगे. After that 10 lakh shares are preference shares. Correct है? Existing. Whether they will be preference shares as it is, no. 10 lakhs will get converted into equity shares in future. How many shares? One share will get 4 equity shares. So how many potential equity shares I have? 40 lakhs. Simple, right? To write. After that, 10 lakh shares, previously, how much dividend you are paying to them? 8.8 per share. Whether I am going to pay the same dividend in the future? No, because that dividend will convert into equity shares. Such a simple understanding. इतना लिखा, ये लिखा, ये लिखा, तो खत्म हो गया. 10 lakhs is existing preference dividend. I'm not going to pay 8.8. Don't deduct tax. Why? Because it is not, because dividend is given after tax only. So either मैं directly कितना लूंगा? 88 lakhs. कितने जीरोस उड़ा सकते? 5 जीरोस उड़ा सकते हो. 5 जीरोस सब में से. 150 plus 88 divided by 65. How much EPS I am getting? 3.66. At least try to solve last question. Convertible debentures. How many of you given the answer? 3.66. Very few students. Very few. Very few. Not practicing. He is not writing at all. कितना? 5 point. See. How much? 1 crore 50 lakhs. 25 lakhs. 12 lakhs is number. 12 lakhs into 100 into 15% into 70%. 1 crore 26 lakhs. Correct? And 12 lakhs gets converted into 2 equity shares. So 24 lakhs. 5 zeros, 5 zeros, 5 zeros, 5 zeros. Possible tha, maximum zeros I cancelled. So it will be easy for calculation. 276 divided by 49. 5.63. Such a simple calculation. $5.63. But I'm not scolding you. The problem is that one student is sitting near to my, he is also coming to my office in Pune, and he is not able to do a single calculation. Why? I don't know. He is attending it for the second or third time. But the same thing happens again and again. He will get the failure result. And just he has to focus on some points. He has to do practice, but he's never doing practice. I will see it. I will solve some questions. I have planning. Day after tomorrow, I have a session. So I will do some practice. I will do some S17 ka thoda bahut reading. No. And I want results. I am a faculty who does not want to teach only. I want everyone can able to solve these questions. And this is the reason, normally I like to ask each and every student. I always tell you to participate in the class. Why? Because only listening is not going to give you result. Remember. In no means Pune का बेस्ट नहीं, इंडिया की बेस्ट फैकल्टी आने दीजिए. और जब तक आप हाथ में पेन नहीं उठाओगे एंड खुद से सॉल्व नहीं करोगे ना, आपको रिजल्ट नहीं आने वाला है. और उसके लिए आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, बैठना पड़ेगा. लेक्चर होने के बाद 2.5 घंटे का लेक्चर, 3 घंटे की मेहनत, देन रिजल्ट मिलेगा. आप आओगे, लेक्चर सुनोगे, संकेत बाबा का कीर्तन थोड़ी चालू है इधर. और ये एक टीचर की आत्मीयता है कि मुझे लगता है कि मेरे हर स्टूडेंट को सॉल्व करते आना चाहिए. एंड देन आपको रिजल्ट मिलता है 30%. Why I am telling you, this is only the result percentage. 70% students are not serious. Out of 30% students, 15 to 20% students, they are appearing for second, third, fourth, fifth attempt, and only 10% students who are very sincere, they only mentally they are very strong and they get the result. Normally I have observed, I don't want to compare, but when I taught to South Indian students, normally I have seen they means out of 100, 70% students, they can do it independently once they understood the concept. They are never depending on any faculty. In Pune, I have seen such students. If I solve, then only they will solve. They have fear, phobia. I won't get the answer. अरे गलत करो, कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ता. करो गलतियां, बट ट्राई तो कर. विराट कोहली 8-8 घंटे नेट प्रैक्टिस करता है, फिर भी 0 पे आउट हुआ तो रिजल्ट के ऊपर थोड़ी वो देखता है, वो देखता भी नहीं, मेंटली फिट है वो, ठीक है, हुआ आउट 0 पे, पर मैं 0 पे आउट होगा इसलिए मैं प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं करूंगा, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है, वही माइंडसेट से आए तो। चलो, next time I want all students of Zoom, they can solve any question. Why? Because they practiced it. Next time, or I'm not a teacher who wants to teach only. I want everyone's participation in the class. Chaliye. Next. Now see students, you calculated individual options correctly. 100%. You calculated it correctly now. But now we have to understand if all three options together, how we are going to present the answer. Okay, so this answer, what you calculated, is of no use in exam if three questions come together. Now tell me, how much option you calculated? So you calculated, see, 1 crore 50 lakhs. How much earning is increased due to option? ऑप्शन के वजह से कितना अर्निंग बढ़ गया था आपका? 0. 0 ना? And how many equity shares were there? 25 lakhs. And how many options are considered in the calculation? Huh? 30,000. So now don't consider 1 crore 50 lakhs and 2 lakh 25 lakhs. If I consider only options EPS, how much is the option EPS? 0. 0 upon 30,000. Got the concept? 0 profit is increasing and 30,000 options were get converted into equity shares. So your EPS is 0 for option. You got the concept? Only for option I'm calculating. Only for option. 0 and 30,000. Kitna hua? 0. Chalo. Now equity shares. For preference shares. How much dividend you are paying? Chalo batao. How much dividend you are paying? 8.8 per share means 88 lakhs. Are you going to deduct tax from 88 lakhs? No. And how many shares you are going to convert it into equity shares? 40 lakhs. One share for? Yes, 40 lakhs. So now tell me, how much earning is of only potential preference shares? 88 divided by 40, 2.2. You're getting this concept? 2.2 only for potential preference shares. And what about debentures? 12 lakhs into 100 into 15%, 1 crore 80 lakhs, correct? And what is the tax rate? 30%. So in hand, you will get only 70%. How much? 1 crore 26 lakhs, correct or not? And how many debentures you converted into equity shares? 24 lakhs. 126 divided by 24, 5.25. Here 0. Now tell me, which is highly diluted EPS? Which is highly diluted? Diluted means you are not going to receive any EPS from that after getting conversion. This is highest EPS 5.25 and this is lowest EPS 0. So highly dilutive is 0 earning. You will get 0 earning, but number of shares will get increased. So highly dilutive is option, which is on second number, preference shares. and which is on third number 5.25. So you will calculate individual EPS, okay, and you will decide the ranking. You will decide the ranking which is highly dilutive and which is lower dilutive. Now I will calculate EPS. Now what is the basic EPS you calculated? What is the basic EPS you calculated, beta? 6 rupees. You calculated, और क्या होगा इसमें? So my basic EPS is rupees. Yes, beta. 6 rupees. Okay. Now I will consider option first. How much is my current earning? 1 crore 50 lakhs. How much I am going to increase? 0. Correct? Hai? If I consider only option. Then what is my outstanding shares? 25 lakhs. And how many options I'm going to increase? 30,000. So what will be my new diluted EPS? This is called as diluted EPS. If I consider 4 zeros cancel, so divided by 253, 5.93. Whether my EPS is decreasing? Yes. So this is called as dilutive. My EPS is getting decreased. Highly dilutive, I consider option. Now second one. After option, tell me who is on number 2? Preference shares. Now what I am going to do? I will consider not only preference shares, but first option. Option plus preference shares. Got the concept? So I will consider 1 crore 50 lakhs plus 0 plus 88 lakhs divided by 25 lakhs plus 30,000 plus 40 lakhs. 4 zeros cancel करता हूँ for calculation. So how much I am getting? 1500 plus 880, 2380 divided by 250 plus 3 plus 400, 653. 23 कितना करें? 80 divided by 653, 3.64. My EPS is getting down. Say yes or no? Yes. So this is diluted EPS number 2. So now I will record 3.64, not my 5.93, prudence concept. Now I will consider option plus preference shares plus debentures. So 1 crore 50 lakhs plus 0. Should I consider only 1500 now? 20? Yes. 0 plus 880. Then 1260. 1260. 4 zeros cancelled. Huh? And already इधर कितना था? 653. 653 था ना? Plus 240. So 2380 में 1260 ऐड किया. 3640 divided by 653 plus 240. I am getting 893. So 3640 divided by 893. I am getting 4.08. Tell me whether your EPS is getting increase or decrease. Increase. And this is called as anti-dilutive. So your EPS is increasing. So final EPS you will disclose only 3.64. ठीक है? देखो क्या किया, एक बार ऑप्शन से लिया, देखो सबसे पहले तो इंडिविजुअल निकाले, इंडिविजुअल में सबसे पहला रैंकिंग किसका लगा, सबसे ज्यादा डाइल्यूटिव था जीरो वाला, जीरो जीरो अर्निंग दिया। 2 नंबर पे किसने कम अर्निंग दिया, 2.2, और 3 नंबर पे किसने अर्निंग दिया 5.25। तो सबसे पहले मैंने रैंक्स निकाल दिए, 1 नंबर, 2 नंबर, 3 नंबर। फिर मैंने ईपीएस कैलकुलेशन किया इन द सीक्वेंस, इन द सीक्वेंस। पहले क्या लिया, ओनली ऑप्शंस, ऑप्शंस लिए तो मेरा आंसर आया 5.93। चेक कीजिए 5.93, यस ये ऑप्शन आया। फिर 2 नंबर पे मैंने क्या किया, वारंट भी लिया, प्रेफरेंसेस भी लिया, जैसे रैंकिंग किया उस हिसाब से। तो नंबर 2 पे कौन आया 3.64, और नंबर 3 पे कौन आया, वारंट्स प्लस प्रेफरेंसेस प्लस डिबेंचर्स। सो आई गॉट 4.08, बट दिस इज एंटी डाइल्यूटिव, और एंटी डाइल्यूटिव होगा तो मैं बेसिक आई विल शो 6 एंड डाइल्यूटेड ईपीएस आई विल शो 3.64। And this is how you have to answer if all three options come together in one question. If all three answers come together in one question. ठीक है, easy. Okay, so now it's time to take screenshots फटाफट. I know it's already 10 o'clock. ये yes, everyone is clear, everyone is clear. Yes, विजय लक्ष्मी, I will take your query at the end. हाँ, अभी कल लेता हूँ, परसों, because it's already 10 o'clock. I scold you only because I want every one of you pass in the exam. Yes, can you tell me today's session का benefit? Adishri, yes beta, unmute yourself. What you understood from today's session? 2.5 hours का पूरा summary कर दीजिए. What you understood in today's session, beta?
Sir, I'm audible.
हाँ, yes.
Sir, firstly, for disappointing you, sorry, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
For calculations, you are not doing practice. That's why you are not getting answers immediately.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. चलिए बोलिए, आज का बेनिफिट क्या है?
Sir, segment reporting, and we understood all the things of segment reporting.
You understood 10% criteria,
Yes,
correct?
sir, 10% criteria and 75% criteria full clearly.
Okay. Then
And
and matrix presentation you understood,
yes,
presentation criteria you understood, how to present the answer you understood.
yes, sir.
Okay, चलो ये लिख लीजिए फटाफट. Take a screenshots. Yes, and Adishri tell me over करके फटाफट. आदिश्री, हाँ 1 minute. चलो लीजिए स्क्रीनशॉट्स. हाँ बोलिए.
Over,
Last
sir.
5 minutes. Over.
Yes,
ठीक है.
sir.
You are from which state?
Karnataka, sir.
कर्नाटका. Okay. हिंदी नो, थोड़ा
Sir, I
थोड़ा,
will understand, but I couldn't speak.
थोड़ा थोड़ा.
Yes, sir. Over, sir.
Over. Management can take by their discretion also.
Over, sir.
Over. Matrix presentation.
Over, sir.
How much time you are giving for this subject? Tell me frankly.
Sir, after the class, I will write what I have taken a screenshot in 1 hour.
Okay. Today, minimum 3 hours homework. Huh?
Okay, sir. Over, sir.
This is A17, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If any mistake over there, please tell me it in the next session. So I will rectify it. So do not only copy paste.
Over, sir.
Over. Screenshot number beta 7.
10. 7.
7. Okay.
Over, sir.
Over. Now these are your study mat questions.
Poor, sir. Poor, sir. Poor, sir.
टाइम का पता चला आपको?
No, sir.
It's already 3 hours. You sat on one place.
Yes, sir. Poor, sir. Yes, sir. Poor, sir.
एक मिनट हाँ. Screenshot 14. What is the motivation that you sit in the live session?
Sir, we can't sit more hours in the recorded lecture, sir.
Okay. So you don't want to sit in the recorded lecture.
Yes, sir.
And what is this benefit of live session?
If we don't understand, we can clarify that it immediately with the teachers.
Okay.
Poor, sir.
एक मिनट हाँ जी. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Poor, sir. Poor, sir. 18. Poor, sir. Poor, sir.
Have you done with S20 questions of 20? No.
Yes, sir.
Questions of study mat? Last session?
Yes, sir.
Screenshot all already given, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Poor, sir. Poor, sir. Poor, sir.
Over?
Yes, sir. Poor, sir.
Okay. So 20 TYK also given?
Yes, sir.
Or only
No, sir.
TYKs are already given, no?
TY
Other
is not.
Sir, can you please explain? Beta next, abhi now it's already 10 o'clock. So Hardik, next session में I will explain. अच्छा ये दे दिया क्या?
Yes, sir. TYK not given.
Okay. TYK not given.
Yes, sir.
स्पॉटलाइट पे मुझे नहीं रखा था आपने निसर्ग. स्पॉटलाइट पे मुझे रखा करो ताकि स्टूडेंट्स कैन टेक स्क्रीनशॉट्स. अच्छा ठीक है चलो. यूट्यूब में कर दिया था ना? हाँ तो यूट्यूब में बाद में लेक्चर में ले लेंगे बच्चे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ठीक है. यस S20 के दिए थे क्या नहीं दिए थे?
Yes, sir. It has been given TYK question also.
TYK given no?
Yes, sir.
पक्का?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ 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 TYK given. Okay, so beta, I will give you practice questions का list today or tomorrow. Don't worry, that list I will give it. Next session में we'll start with the new accounting standard and some questions of S17. If I think you have any problem in S17 and 20, you can clear it in the next session. And we'll start with S18 if possible. Read S18 from study mat if possible. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. And have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.